This is so good, people. You're live, you're live. Welcome to Panama. You're live with Janetta. How are you this lovely Sunday afternoon? I know, people, that's okay. We're going to do mornings. Your mornings other places, but we're here. We're here. I have a lovely conversation to share with you. It's something that I think we should talk about it more often. Okay, a lot of you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about leadership, right? And it's so needed. Effective leaders are so needed all over the world. Okay, specifically in certain countries, in certain organizations, in order for us to move forward. El tema de hoy es tan interesante que, bueno, algunos de ustedes ya saben qué es lo que es ser un líder, ¿verdad? Pero a veces tenemos que analizarlo un poquito más para entender el rol que tiene un líder. Puede ser en un país, puede ser en la comunidad, puede ser hasta en su casa. Bueno, únense a la conversación de hoy porque voy a hablar también de la salud. Como siempre, me gusta hablar de la salud. Un poquito de todo, ¿verdad? Un poquito de todo. So join the conversation today. Grab your cup of coffee. If you're wherever you are, if you're in California, it's still morning, right? Wherever you are, grab a cup of coffee, tea, juice, whatever you're drinking, and join this lovely conversation today. Happy Sunday. Well, we're live here in Panama Studios in the critical thinking space classroom where I conduct my weekly, 1 day a week on Thursdays after school outreach program for the children here in the community of Rio Bajo, specifically in 13th Street, Rio Bajo. Now, today is June 22nd. I like to say the date for many reasons, right? Today is June 22nd. And in Panama, the weather is rain, rain, rain. I mean, we're in raining season. It's raining right now. And so it's fun, right? It's in a tropical country. So let me give you the weather briefly, okay? 83 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like 92, 40% precipitation, which you know is happening right now. 80% humidity is very humid around this time of the year. Winds 5 miles per hour. Again, this is depending on where you are in Panama, whether you're in the city, is different from up in the mountains, let's say, or in El Valle. So they have a different climate there. Might be a little colder, etc. Now, before I get into the topic, I always like to converse with you to see if you want to chat with me, send me any messages that I can share. Go ahead, do so. Chat. If you're on Facebook, send me the message because I will see it here on my phone. If you're on YouTube, you can also send me messages as well. And I will put them up here on this space. Well, last week was wonderful. I'm in my 11th week with the children. I'm in my 11th week with the children, and they're loving it. I'm seeing a lot of good things, so it is worthwhile. Anything with shaping a child's life for something positive is definitely worth it. A mí me gusta hablar un poquito sobre cómo les fue la semana pasada. Comparten este espacio para compartir información, compartir sus opiniones, ideas, ¿verdad? En esta plataforma estamos en vivo en YouTube y en Facebook. Y esto, bueno, aquí estamos hoy. La semana pasada, como algunos de ustedes saben, estoy dedicando los jueves con los niños, un programa que tengo después de la escuela, Outreach Program, para los niños, ayudarles en la parte fonética, pronunciación de inglés, en disciplina y ayudarles a conocer su historia, la historia afro, en combinación con la historia de Panamá, ¿verdad? Muy importante. Entonces, les voy a enseñar un pequeño video para que vean más o menos de lo que estoy hablando, que estoy muy, muy emocionada, estoy muy feliz, contenta en el corazón y en mi espíritu, que yo he creado este programa After School Outreach Program para los niños aquí en la comunidad de Río Abajo. I'm so grateful, I'm so happy to have created this program. And so I have a small video that I finalized it this morning. Hopefully it came out good. I didn't see the final part of it because I had to do a little editing. As you know, those of you know about videos, editing videos is a long process. So bear with me with this video. So I'm going to share it with you right now.
Hello, here's an update on my after-school outreach program here in the community of Rio Bajo. I am so grateful to have established this program because I really, truly am seeing the results. Next week will be the 12th week, which is the last week of this program. The purpose of this program is to help children with English pronunciation, teach them about their history, and teach them about the importance of discipline. So those three things were important to me to implement into this program. So thank you. They have been having fun here, and I know they can't wait for the next program, which will be even better. So if you want to know more about this program, go to panamamule.com. See you next time.
El padrino de Martín Torrío. Y Martín Torrío.
Cirilo Maxwin tenía restaurante, ¿verdad?
En Chicago.
¿Y dónde queda la calle Cirilo Maxwin? Enséñame.
Aquí arriba abajo.
Lo que se conoce como La Pulida, ¿verdad?
La Pulida, como se conoce.
And so there you have it. That's a small little video compact with what has been taking place for the past 11 weeks. 11 weeks, people. Next week will be the last week on Thursday. And I will be planning another 3 months program. I do it every 3 months because I think I don't want to do it 1 month. It's not enough. I do it. Actually, I've been with them for 12 days and I got to know them. It was sort of like an introduction. I felt like it was an introduction of what's to come, what needs to be added, what needs to be modified, what needs to be shaped, what needs to be, all these things that we need to do with programs. Okay, how does it work? How do we implement additional information? How do we get the children to perhaps focus more on what the real purpose of them coming here? There have been challenges, but minimal, only 1 or 2 incidents of behavioral shaping, controlling type of situation where it needs not only an educator to put emphasis on that and to reshape the child's life, but also requires the community, the parents, et cetera, et cetera. So I see a lot of that going on where the children they want to learn, they want to behave, they want to be part of this program. However, their what they call it, their behavioral pattern needs shaping for them in order for them to learn. And sometimes you have to refocus them and give the speech. I tend to pause and give them a speech of what I'm doing, and they like that. They like that because now they understand why they're here. The goal is not only to bring them here and just go right into the program. No, it is necessary, and I always use it's necessary to establish certain rules and regulations, and also to establish the expectations, right? They need to know what we want from them, what they need to do in order to help them learn. So part of me, aside from showing them and helping them with English pronunciation and discipline and their history, I always implement the purpose of the program. So I'll say things like, ustedes saben el propósito por qué están aquí, saben por qué yo estoy aquí, saben por qué estoy interesada. Esta era mi comunidad. Yo crecí aquí en Río Abajo. La necesidad de que ustedes hablen inglés es muy importante para sus carreras, para su futuro. Y yo realmente estoy aquí disponible. Tomen mi número de teléfono para que me llamen si quieren que le ayuden, aparte de estar aquí en la escuela. So I tell them things like, aside from the lessons that they're learning here, I try to teach them that the purpose of being here is because you need to learn English, you need to know your history, and you need to know the importance of discipline. And so I inject that all the time for them to get an understanding that I am here because I care. And I am here giving you my time because I really truly think that you guys need it, and it's something that will take you into the future and put you on the right track. So these are the things that I try to do here with the students, and I am so proud of all the people that came out. As you know, I showed you my video. Mirna Belfer, she brought some books, many books, I think about 30 books, okay? And those books we are using, and we intend to fully use them in the next 3 months. Also, my sister has been really, really, really contributing. She's been sending a little bit of her money. She's not, don't have much, but she has been supporting me financially. My mom as well. She's been here, not only financially, but physically. CJBW has been inspiring as well. He has been very supportive. So I have people that have been here. And by the way, last week, as you saw in my video, I mentioned, gave thanks to the people that so far have been here in the classroom, not those that have been saying good things, right? I thank you for that, but physically been here to help out or to give a speech. So I had a speaker last week, and he is known as one of the Combo Nacionales. I had Eduardo Ruiz here in vivo speaking to the children. You know, he had what that little seasoning, that little music behind it, and the history behind the music, and how music is good and our history. And he was just enjoying the moment with the children. So I thank him as well. And okay, so here's the thing. A lot has been going on in the world, right? We know that. We question certain leadership. Of course, there's different leadership styles, right? Depending on where you are, where you're working, there's different leadership styles. And not all the leadership styles apply to, it's not one specific pattern, okay? We all know that. However, there's some core skills, personalities that you should have when you are in leadership position. That means when you are in charge of a group of people, different groups, you need to have at all times, if possible. Sometimes we get off track. We understand that we're not perfect, but it is a must, some of these skills. So that's what we're going to dive into. That's what I want to talk to you about today. So let's just dive into the topic of today. And join me, as I said, you could chat live. We're live. I'm on Facebook. Chat. Chat. We're on Facebook. Live on Facebook. And now, before we get into leadership, right? It's very important to know the definition of leadership. And of course, when I'm speaking, I love and I like or love to show image, because to me, some people just some people deal better with images, right? So to me, I'm not reading this from anything. I have something here that I'm going to read to you just to be more specific. But to my understanding and my experience, because I've been working for government institutions and private institutions, and now I'm technically working for myself. It's very important to be consistent in whatever you do, okay? We get thrown off track, I do understand, but you have to have a core value of what you want to portray. You have to have a core value of what you want to portray. Also, you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself, and that means loving yourself, respecting yourself, believing in yourself. Loving, respecting, and believing in yourself in order to be a leader. An effective leader. Remember, I'm saying effective leader. Entonces, es muy importante nosotros tener esta conversación porque sabemos que muchas cosas están pasando alrededor del mundo. Lo que acabo de decir en inglés brevemente es que para ser un líder tiene que tener ciertas características, ciertas personalidades, ¿verdad? Tiene que ser una persona que cree en uno mismo, ama a uno mismo, ¿verdad? Porque a veces personas en nuestras vidas y situaciones nos quitan o nos tumban del camino que estamos tomando, y tenemos que tener esa fuerza de creer, de motivarnos en echar hacia adelante siempre. No solamente eso, pero tenemos que tener ciertas personalidades que nos ayuda a comunicar con otras personas. Muy importante eso. Así que vamos a hablar un poquito sobre la eficaz del liderazgo. ¿Ok? Vamos a hablar un poquito de eso porque, como les digo, muchas cosas están pasando en el mundo. Nosotros queremos ver líderes en este mundo que nos lleva a un futuro mejor, pero lastimosamente parece que el dinero y el poder es más importante que los ciudadanos. El dinero y el poder es más importante que los ciudadanos. Entonces, pero no vamos a hablar acerca de lo que está sucediendo en el mundo, porque usted está tan claro lo que está sucediendo no solamente aquí en Panamá, pero alrededor del mundo. Entonces, vamos a hablar acerca de la definición del liderazgo. What is leadership, people? What is leadership? Now, I told you my brief reasoning for leadership, but according to the website, according to whatever you look up, those researchers or whatever books of businesses and all that stuff, they define majority of the research that I've done, majority of the articles that I've seen, they all agree that an effective leadership is the ability to influence and guide a group of people toward achieving a common goal. What does that mean? ¿Qué es lo que significa esto cuando yo digo el liderazgo eficaz, ¿no? Un liderazgo eficaz significa la habilidad, ¿verdad? De tener influencia y guiar a un grupo de personas hacia las metas que tienen en común. ¿Qué significa esto? Para mí significa que las personas que no tienen tu misma visión o que no comparten las mismas ciertos pensamientos, ¿verdad? Va a ser muy difícil que ellos forman parte de tu grupo. Eso es lo que yo pienso. I believe that the key word here is that to guide a group of people toward achieving a common goal. So some people common goal might be, hey, I want to put on a show, or I want to have a swimsuit competition, right? And I'm going to lead this group every year for that. There might be people that are not interested in that. There might be people that might be interested in being in a group that is for skiing or snowboarding, like I do. I snowboard. I haven't been doing it for a lot of years now, but some people don't want to snowboard. They don't want to be in the snow. I want to be in the snow, so I want to be part of a group of that. And there might be a leader that's organizing. I'm talking about organizers that have to be also leaders. Okay, they're leaders because you lead in a group of people common. Remember, I said leaders, effective leaders are people, right? They have the ability to influence, guide toward achieving a common goal. So common goal could be anything. A common goal could be anything, right? So you choose whatever project you want to do. For instance, my project here with the children, I have to be an effective leader. It is frustrating sometimes, but I have to have control over my emotions, have control over what I'm saying. I have to be careful what I say. I have to be careful how I act. I have to be careful how I dress. I have to be careful how I behave. So that is the definition of effective leadership, an ability to influence and guide a group of people toward achieving a common goal. So you cannot invite people that you know don't have the common goal as you are, okay, or want to destroy what you have. Okay, so you have to know as a leader who is going to be part of your team, who's not, and why they are in your group, what purpose they have. But on the screen it says effective leadership, a leader is one who knows the way. In other words, they have experience, goes the way, and shows the way. Okay, so an effective leader has also people they consult with, people that give them advice, people that show them certain things, and they share with the group. So a leader sometimes don't know everything, but a leader should seek advice by those who have been in it, done it, okay? And those are experts. So if you're not an expert, you cannot and must not debate or argue your position if you don't know. You cannot argue your position and debate what a leader should do if you don't know yourself. You could assume, you could have an idea, but when you're in a leadership position, you will understand that the best way to lead is to gather all information, do your research, and go to those experts. The second one says leadership is the capacity to what is this? Oh my God. Into translate vision into reality. Yes, definitely translate vision into reality, because you need to understand the tools that is necessary for your vision. If you have a plan, you have to go step by step and get all the resources, okay? All the resources, materials, money, whatever you name it. Those are resources that you need to carry out the project and make it a reality. Is that a right away thing? Is a process. It's a process, and you must be patient. That's one of the qualities, that skills that leadership should have. Be patient. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. Be calm. Be courteous. Don't be insecure. Another thing that I see a lot of leaders do, I know when somebody's insecure. Nobody could lie to me. You know when you know one of the ways to know when somebody's insecure, they start blaming somebody else, or they start ridiculing somebody else, or they start picking on somebody else, or they start bothering somebody else for them to look good. That's another technique that insecure people in leadership positions do. They start accusing other people, ridiculing other people, embarrassing, you name it, all the terminologies that they do when they're insecure. So you have to be a secure leader. I refuse to be under or listening to or taking orders from a very, very insecure leader. My leader or mentor has to be somebody secure, has to be somebody that knows more than I do, has to be somebody that has more experience, not even more experience, but a combination of things. Not only more experience, but someone who knows how to lead without destroying. The last one is the key to successful leadership today is influence, not authority. Authority. That is so true. Así que un liderazgo eficaz es lo que estamos buscando, no un líder inseguro que quiere enseñar que ellos saben más que tú o te quieren dejar en ridículo. Eso no es liderazgo, gritando o diciendo ponte acá, siéntate acá, muévete aquí, esa silla no es tuya, esa silla es de esta persona. O sea, tenemos que tener mucho cuidado cómo hablamos de otras personas. Un líder es como estar en un escenario. Las personas te están viendo, las personas te están mirando, las personas te están buscando, ¿verdad? Entonces, un líder no es una persona perfecta, pero es una persona que sí tiene y mantiene ciertas cualidades necesarias para guiar un grupo de personas hacia las metas que están puestas. Entonces, el liderazgo también tiene que tener la habilidad y la capacidad de transferir la visión a la realidad. O sea, no solamente quedar en el planeo, en el planear y planear y no hacer nada. No, 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 señores. Tienen que tener la habilidad de cómo vamos a implementar. Vamos a suponer, por ejemplo, cómo vamos a implementar las leyes aquí en Panamá de no botar basura en la calle. ¿Cómo vamos a implementar las leyes aquí en Panamá de que la gente no puede ser, no pueden usar la acera para estacionar y hacer trabajo de mecánica? Ok, o sea, hay muchas cosas que nosotros aquí en Panamá tenemos que implementar. Lo que significa implementar es también hacerle seguimiento a las cosas que tú, que como líder dices, esto tenemos que hacer esto, entonces tú tienes que hacerle seguimiento a eso, una llamada, una inspección, hay que hacerle seguimiento a las cosas. Estamos entendiendo por qué esto es importante para mí, porque la gente como que fueron a la escuela y no lo están implementando. Y eso es algo que no sé. Entonces, las personas como yo, que vengo poniendo esto en práctica, me miran como que, ok, Jenny, no tenemos tiempo para eso. No, tiene que tener tiempo para esto, porque es el problema, porque las cosas no se realizan en la manera efectiva como se debe ser. Porque las personas comienzan a decir, ah, no, nosotros no hacemos, tú crees que tú eres perfecta, no creo que soy perfecta, ni quiero ser perfecta. Hay que hacer las cosas como se debe hacer por una razón. Fuimos a la escuela y tenemos nuestro título, yo tengo mi título por una razón, yo tengo mi maestría por una razón. Y tengo no solamente tener la maestría en papel, pero tengo que practicar lo que estudié, y eso es lo que estoy haciendo. Entonces, el punto de ser un líder eficaz hoy en día no es la influencia, no es la autoridad, sino la influencia. O sea, tú para que te persiguen o para que creen en uno mismo, hay ciertas características como ser honesto, como le dije anteriormente, ser honesto, promover crecimiento, colaboración, motivar al equipo, la honestidad, la transparencia, muchas cosas. Saber las decisiones que va a tomar, la visión y el propósito más que todo, el propósito de de tener el grupo, el propósito. Yo yo analizo las cosas cuando estoy en grupo y cuando yo veo que el líder de ese grupo no está haciendo las cosas correctas, como faltar el respeto a otras personas en el grupo, como ignorar las opiniones de otras personas en el grupo, hablar como una manera como que poco importa, hacer todo lo rápido, hacer cosas por dinero, sin enfocarse en el propósito porque el grupo se está reuniendo. No importa si eres parte de una empresa privada una empresa, o una compañía del gobierno. El rol de liderazgo es muy importante. Eso es lo que nos va a llevar a la paz o a la guerra. Tómanle como quieran tomarlo, porque estoy hablando de la realidad de las cosas. Pausa. So, it doesn't matter if you are working in a group for yourself, for a business, or a private business or government institution, you still need to have certain qualities. You cannot be insulting people. You cannot be ignoring people. You cannot speak in condescending ways. You cannot joke around in a very negative way for no reason. I'm telling you, I know a leader that is insecure because they make me feel insecure. That's how I know they're insecure. That's how I know they're insecure, because they make me feel insecure. They make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, hurry up, bring this. No, not there. I told you this. I'm like, wait a minute, wait. Change your tone. I'm going by what you tell me because you're the leader. So change your tone and we'll be okay. Now, if you are assertive, right? And if you have leadership qualities, then maintain them. Don't let anyone take them away from you. You have one life to live. If you are assertive and you have leadership qualities and people refuse for you to implement it for whatever reason, they want to put you in this category, in this box. Listen, I love to speak to successful women. I love to speak to secure women. I love to speak to women, with women, right? That are secure in themselves and their own skin. I like being around them because I feel relaxed. Because I know they're not insecure, and that's a plus for me. But unfortunately, there's some people that are, for whatever reason, they're not secure with themselves. If they see another beautiful woman, they're insecure. If they see another woman look better than them, they're insecure. If another woman speaks better than them, they're insecure. I have been around intelligent women, successful, money women, beautiful women, and I do not feel insecure. On the contrary, I feel very secure around them, very secure, because I know I can learn from them. I'm not talking about secure women that think they're all of that and they're intelligent and they put you to the side. No, that's still not a secure woman. A secure leader is someone who engages in a conversation with you and wants to know you and has no problem knowing that you know what you know because they are secure. And one of the ways of securing yourself is educating yourself. Read more books. Like, I haven't read a lot of books that I should be reading, but if I want to be more engaged in conversation with secure, intelligent, proud women, I need to read more and I need to be around them more. Not that I'm looking for them for their approval. No, remember, I'm secure, so I'm not looking for approval. What I'm looking for is to be part of a group where we can move forward. Do you get me? Do you get me? So that is leadership. That is leadership, people. I knew it. This is not now. I knew this long time ago. Those who knew me know that I've been in positions where I'm required to be a certain way. I've been in certain roles in my life, in my career, where it requires for me to be a certain way, and nobody's going to take that away from me. If you don't allow me to be me, then I cannot be around you. And being me, meaning I need to change certain things that are negative. So I will understand, okay? Because maybe I'm not ready for you. Maybe you're here and maybe I need to improve and change certain qualities. I get that. But I'm talking about those insecure people. Those insecure people really, truly, they need to learn how to be secure. So that's that part for today. Esa es mi conversación de hoy de líderes eficaz, ¿verdad? Un liderazgo eficaz es muy importante estar rodeado de mujeres o personas, ¿verdad? Que no tienen que insultarte para que ellos se vean bien. Son personas que ya están seguras de ellos mismos. A mí me gusta estar alrededor de personas así. Ok, así que ese es mi tema de hoy. Ahora vamos a entrar en la salud. I love talking about health because, listen, I am losing weight, and if you're following me on Facebook, you've been seeing some of my menus, not all of them, some of my menus of Skinny Girl Diet. My Skinny Girl Diet is about making these meals, simple meals. In other words, preparing these simple meals that it's just light, okay? It might have calories, but it's just light and not too heavy, right? Not too heavy. It's light. It's sort of like something you can munch on, but at the same time, you don't feel guilty. So you've seen my breakfast, you've seen some of my dinners, and someone told me someone text on my Facebook, this is Janetta, don't go get too skinny. No, I'm not getting too skinny, but trust me, I need to lower my cholesterol and I need to lose weight for me to feel better about myself. That's my personal goal. That's my personal belief. That's how I feel. I need to be more healthy, like healthier. I need to be healthier. I need to start watching what I eat, right? Mindful eating. On my website, the prior website that I had, because I revamped my website, I changed it up. But the prior website that I had mindful eating. Well, guess what? I'm going to add that as well. Now, I showed you a video of the children that that's coming here on Thursday, and next week will be Thursday. I will show you one more time for those of you who are tuning in. I'll show it to you one more time, or you can rewind it, but I'll show it to you one more time later. But let's talk about health and all the wonderful things that, let me see here. Yeah, let's talk about health real quick. And it's all on the internet, because this is not something I know and I know. No, it's all on the internet. I'm just conversing with you guys who want to chat. You can chat. If you see something else that you want to add, you could add. So yes, we're going to talk about, guess what? Tamarind. The pulp, that's what it looks like. The benefits, people. I remember growing up here in Panama, and oh my God, we had a tree in the back from where we used to live, and we used to go and just break out the shells and eat it. And we didn't even know the benefits of it back then. I didn't know. Maybe my mom did, but I didn't know the benefits of it back then, because it was normal for me to just eat it. But that's what we're going to be talking about. Join the conversation. Ok. Tamarindo. Vamos hablando de tamarindo. La sección de salud es acerca de tamarindo. People, tamarind is so it's so healthy, so healthy. The health benefits of tamarind is amazing, so amazing. Check that out. Wow. Okay, that's not it. That was the leader. I was supposed to show you that, right? Le tenía que enseñar de liderazgo. Vamos a enseñarlo. Honestidad, capacidad de inspirar a otros, buen comunicador, capacidad de delegar y motivar, transparencia, confianza, compromiso y pasión, capacidad de tomar decisiones, creatividad e innovación, visión y propósito. Eso era lo que estamos hablando anteriormente. Ahora vamos a hablar acerca del tamarindo, la fruta tamarindo. So many benefits that I wish I knew the actual benefits. I would have been drinking it more. So that's what I was drinking this morning. If you guys was wondering, that was what I was drinking. And the pulp. Let me show you. This is the pulp. Right here. And when you eat it, let me show you. Just suck on it. Open up the shell. And this is what comes out. This seed right here. Okay? So, we used to eat that, suck on it, growing up. You also could make the drink. También puede ser la bebida de tamarindo, como sabemos aquí en Panamá. And it's best to make your own drink. You know why? Because you don't have to put a lot of sugar in it. If you want to put cane juice, cane sugar, some people say coconut water. Okay, you could do that. But it has a lot of benefits. So let's go over the benefits, and it's right on the internet, so you don't need to search too far. The benefits of tamarind: improve digestion, protects heart health, improves circulation, improves nerve function, weight loss, which I think I'm losing weight. Manages diabetes. Oh my God. Hello. Anti-inflammatory capacity. Hello. Boost immunity. Hello. Fluoride detoxification. Wow. The list goes on and on and on. It's unbelievable what tamarind can do for you. Okay, if we're talking about beauty here and beauty, estamos hablando ahora de la piel y el cabello. También tamarindo es buenísimo para aclarar la piel. Todo eso para la piel, estos también, ¿el qué? Aquí dice aclarar la piel, básicamente. Para la celulitis, para hidratar la piel. Es anti-aging. Wow, tiene muchos beneficios el tamarindo que nosotros debemos de conocer. Nosotros lo tomamos aquí en Panamá y no nos ponemos, algunos de nosotros, no puedo decir todo porque no conozco a todo el mundo, ¿verdad? Algunos de nosotros no sabemos, ¿verdad?, los beneficios. Igual que, ¿cuál es la otra? Otra fruta que la guanábana también. Eso fue la semana pasada que le hablé de la guanábana. Entonces, muchas cosas nosotros tenemos que conocer las frutas aquí en Panamá para saber cómo utilizarlas. Esto se puede utilizar, como les dije, en las bebidas. Ahí está. Un anti-envejecimiento. Anti-envejecimiento. Así que si quieren preservar su juventud, adivinen que a tomar tamarindo. So if you want, it's anti-aging. That's one of the things that came up aside from anti-inflammatory, and it's good for digestion, and it's good for your skin, and all those wonderful things. Anti-aging. Here's another one. Aquí lo tienen. Altamente depurativa. Limpia el hígado. Es ligeramente un laxante. Eso es verdad. ¿Qué más? Mejora problemas cardiovasculares. Contiene minerales. Repone desgaste físico. Perdón. Elimina líquidos retenidos. Oh my God. Todos esos beneficios. So what we were saying in Spanish is it's used as a sort of like a detoxification, okay? As a detox for this detoxification. It cleans the liver, is a laxative. It regulates heart problems. It has minerals. It repairs physical, like when you're not physically, I won't say waste. I'll tell you the word later. And it gets rid of when you retain liquids in your body, it gets rid of that as well. So these are all the benefits of tamarind. Of tamarind. Can you believe that? Take notes, people. Take notes. Okay, so it restores the physical wear, I guess. Bones, I guess. Doesn't say on what. What's the physical wear? Okay, so there you have it. Drink more or eat of it. You don't need to put it in a drink. You could mix it and it's still delicious. It's still delicious. There you have it. There you have it, people. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching Panama New live with Janetta every Sunday. Every Sunday. Every Sunday. A lot of you are going to church and what have you. When I'm live, not everybody could be on live that are interested in what I have to say or converse with me, because I really, this is not like what they call it, a program where I just want to talk, but it's a program that is designed open for you to have conversation in this platform. If you like what you see, join me, tell people about it, and we could continue conversations that are very important as a reminder of what we should be doing and as a reminder of who we really truly are, instead of listening to some of these leaders, okay? Some of these people that are in leadership position that all of a sudden is out the window. So in order for you to be a leader, you have to be consistent. You have to reevaluate yourself at every stage that you go in life. Reevaluate yourself. Ask yourself, I am on the right path. I am doing the right thing. Where do I want to go? Do I really like where I'm at? Do I really like the group that I'm in? Do I really like the situation that I put myself into? Ask yourself these questions. And if you will know when you're really enjoying and when you have control of your life. Sometimes we cannot wait to be in a control in a position of where we have access to certain things. We have to sometimes do it as a be leaders with what we have and where we are, because people are dependent on us and people are watching us. So we have to be leaders in where we are, and don't forget that there are still people that need you to inspire them, to motivate them, and all of the above. So I am so happy that I am here to motivate the children in the community of Rio Bajo. And before I leave you guys today, I'm going to show you once more the video that I put together of the 11 weeks that I've been with these children. It's a 3-month program, my first 3-month program. I've done tours with children in the past about knowing your community. However, I felt it very, very necessary to establish, to create, to implement, to manage this after school outreach program. Así que gracias por estar con este espacio. Le voy a enseñar de nuevo el video de los niños que vienen aquí los jueves, y la importancia de tener a alguien en la comunidad que los apoyan. Lo estoy apoyando a ellos, ¿no? Es muy importante apoyar a los niños, guiarles, darle una guía, ¿verdad? Y decirle que nosotros también estamos con ellos y estamos preocupados por ellos. Así que le vamos a enseñar, le vamos a motivarles a que continúen en un camino correcto, y le vamos a dar las herramientas necesarias a través de este programa. Y si en el video que lo voy a enseñar, si quieren ser parte o quieren saber más del programa After School Program en Riabajo, específicamente en la calle 13 Riabajo, donde yo crecí muchos años atrás, pueden contactarme a través de la página web mía de panamamule.com. If you need any, if you need any information, and you want to contact me for whatever reason, you can contact me at panamamule.com. And I will be more than happy to chat with you on an email. Send me an email if you're somewhere else and you can't call me. But yeah, if you want to send donations, you could do that as well. This is the Yapi por Banco General. Si quieren hacer donaciones, también lo pueden hacer. Ese es mi número celular de Yapi para las donaciones, para ayudar a los niños, educar a los niños. Y por supuesto, yo personalmente me gusta poner los nombres de las personas que me han ayudado en distintas maneras y en qué me ayudaron, porque para mí eso es muy importante. Si no quieres que tu nombre esté en la lista, está bien, lo entiendo. Pero por ahora no hay nadie que me ha dado nada que no está en la lista. Todos los que están en la lista en el video es porque me han dado algo. Han contribuido de una manera u otra y lo van a ver en el video. So thank you so much. And here's the video one more time. And I see you next Sunday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias, gracias. Los veo el próximo domingo. El próximo domingo, que vamos a ver qué tema va a ser interesante para nosotros hablar en esta plataforma. So I'll pick another topic that I feel that is worthy and important, like this one, so important, leadership. So I see you next time. Thank you for watching. I'll leave you with this video. Bye.
Hello, here's an update on my after-school outreach program here in the community of Rio Bajo. I am so grateful to have established this program because I really, truly am seeing the results. Next week will be the 12th week, which is the last week of this program. The purpose of this program is to help children with English pronunciation, teach them about their history, and teach them about the importance of discipline. So those three things were important to me to implement into this program. So thank you. They have been having fun here, and I know they can't wait for the next program, which will be even better. So if you want to know more about this program, go to panamamule.com. See you next time.
Buenas tardes, le vamos a enseñar la historia de aquí en nosotros de abajo. La calle se llama Cirilo McQueen, el padrino de Martín Torrío. Y Martín Torrío.
Cirilo Maxwin tenía restaurante, ¿verdad?
En Chicago,
¿Y dónde queda la calle Cirilo Maxwin? Enséñame.
aquí el de abajo.
Lo que se conoce como La Pulida, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo se conoce?